It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course,
3-0 for the Atlanta Hawks in our MyNBA playthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the series. My name is Brennan Plays. Yes, Atlanta Hawks versus the 76ers to kick off what will be a triple header in this episode. Simmons, Thibault, Green, Harris, and Embiid are the starters for the 76ers. Of course, still no Trae Young for the Hawks. He's out injured. Rondo filling in for him. We've got Capella, Gallinari, Bogdanovic, and John Collins as well, as Capella forces the miss. Can't force it that time as Embiid. Could be a tough matchup for this one, Embiid versus Capella. I think Capella is good enough to at least get a few stops and cause some issues, but you know, Embiid's going to get his points, as simple as that. But I feel like in this matchup, I feel Simmons is probably our major issue. He's got the size, the speed, the IQ, and you know, if we don't have someone else kind of matching up with Simmons, Rondo's going to have some trouble, but no trouble there for Rajon Rondo. Sneaks through for the layup for a sneaky 2 points. But yeah, definitely Simmons, obviously with his size, could easily dunk over the top of Rondo. Obviously, we don't have to worry about him shooting, but yeah, Rondo may have a tough assignment here, and we might have to make a few adjustments to try and figure out what's the best move here. As Rondo to Capella, and Capella slams it down. Here's the replay. Boom, Embiid nowhere to be found, and that is 2 valuable points here. And what has been, you know, this is easily our toughest matchup so far. You know, the 76ers, you know, they should be a top 4 team in the East. Now, will they be a top 4 team in the East? Probably not. They always find a way to kind of stuff it up. But look, they're a good team. They've got a good couple of players there, but can they find the chemistry to make it work? That's probably the big question. So far, they haven't really figured it out. New coach. Big opportunity as Gallinari misses the 3-ball. Gallinari, you know, he's probably stepped up to be our primary scorer so far. He's got 3 points early on in this game as Simmons blows past Gallinari. So Gallinari looked like he was matching up there with Simmons. You know, the coach has made the change. We figured Rondo probably can't deal with Ben Simmons for too long. Gallinari, I don't know if he can do it either, to be honest with you, is Collins with a 3. And look, I feel like Collins has probably been a little bit underrated, or maybe even underutilized by myself with the Hawks. He's been really good. He's providing some options, and you know, he's scoring his points without even realizing. Is Okongwu with 2 points there, working over his man as now we move into the fourth quarter. We had an early lead in the first, heading into the fourth. 74 plays 66. And here comes Bogdanovic onto Capella. There's a miss, gets it back. Embiid, a little bit of work to do. And out to Gallinari. And another miss. So the 76ers get the ball back. Chance for them to score and close this gap. Surprisingly, the Hawks, you know, are playing pretty well against the 76ers, but there's the issue. Ben Simmons gets past Gallinari and Bogdanovic this time, rather. You know, he's gotten past Gallinari a few times earlier on. We've tried it with Bogdanovic now. That's clearly not working. So he needs help. You know, someone has got to get there to try and stop Simmons. Otherwise, he will get those easy 2 points. But we can always do that to get those points back. Gallinari, 16 points so far into the fourth. And now Capella with gets the ball back. A few offensive rebounds for him here tonight. And another 3 for Gallinari. 85-75. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. And looks like the Hawks are very much so getting closer to a win here. Simmons! Oh, what a block by Capella! He blocked it and took the ball straight off Simmons at the same time. Gripping the ball. He's got it back. And now Rondo with a chance now to continue to build the lead. Out to Capella. Back to Gallinari. And sets the pick. And he can't quite get it. And 2 points could have really shut this game out here, but instead, Simmons! He's going too quick! He is out of bounds! There's a block earlier on from Capella that was not even the block of the game, apparently. I can't believe that block he did on Simmons. Surely that's got to be the block of the game. But anyways, Simmons with a mistake, with a turnover, 10-point game. And you really feel as though the 3 points right here from Bogdanovic could pretty much seal the deal. Can't see them coming back from this. And this will give the Hawks another win. 4-0 to start the season. Very promising start as Collins, why not? That's good, giving him 21 points tonight. And that is the top scorer in this game. 21-13 for Collins. Gallinari 19, 4 and 3. Bogdanovic 16, 4 rebounds. Capella 9 and 16. He got 3 blocks as well. Collins got 2 blocks as well. Herder 9 points, Hunter 9 points, so he's contributing, which is good to see. He got 2 steals as well. Okongwu 7 and 7, Rondo 10 assists, and the bench players not getting too much time to make much of an impact. And as I thought, Ben Simmons was a real problem for us tonight. 27 points. Denny Green actually made a couple of shots. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Embiid, not a real offensive factor. 98 played 86 in that game. And now we get ready for the first of our back-to-back games against the Eastern Conference champions. This is the big challenge. We're playing the Miami Heat. A bad start for us here, but both teams not really starting too well offensively. 2 plays 0 after a couple of minutes. We have an early lead. Dragic, though, nails a 3. It's a big couple of games here. We're playing them on the road first of all, and then we're going to go ahead and play them at home. So far, as I said, we haven't lost a game, so we don't really know how we're going on the road or off, or at home for that matter. But, obviously playing Miami at home, they've already proven to be a really strong team, and they've made a few good additions this year as well. Adding in Avery Bradley's not a bad move. They've been able to keep majority of their players, locking in Bam Adebayo for a max deal as well. So they've made some nice roster changes. They've lost a couple of guys, but for the most part, I think they might be slightly better again this year, but there's a lot of other teams in the East that have gotten a lot better. So, we can be one of those teams that have gotten a lot better, which we obviously have, and we can take down the Heat and maybe slide up a little bit further ahead in the standings over them. That'd be fantastic. And there's a 3-ball from Gallinari. So we're still playing pretty well, even though we don't have Trae Young. So you get the feeling that when we do get Trae back, we're going to be in a really good position, as Okongwu's got it. After Rondo tried to drive in and find a layup. He's been really good at doing that, but hasn't been able to find it just yet. But he moves the ball around. Bogdanovic, he'll get the 3 points. He doesn't mind. 15 plays 12 late in the first quarter as Herder with a miss. Tony Snell getting some early minutes as well. We haven't really seen too much of him, but good to see him in the mix. Bit of a 3-and-D guy. He hasn't been all that effective just yet defensively, but offensively, he can bang down a couple of threes here and there. Chris Dunn, he's kind of been running the offense as the backup point guard. And I feel like Chris Dunn's done a really nice job for us as Hunter. He gets a 3-pointer. So we now move into the fourth. 75 plays 71. Now Hunter's actually, again, probably playing himself into a few more minutes for our rotation as well, which is good. Obviously, Trae Young not playing. We have a lot more minutes to give out to our bench players, which is great. But the question really is who deserves those minutes, and I feel like Hunter's really earning them. Reddish was a guy I thought would probably steal a few minutes, but he hasn't quite delivered just yet in our first few games. I still believe he's got some value, so we're going to continue to play him. But so far, not just yet, as Dragic kicks it out to Butler on the 3-ball line. Butler trying to drive in, no space just yet, pulls up for the mid-range and still gets it. That is Butler's bread and butter. That is what he is good at. And we've had to, deal with Butler in this game so far. And we've done an okay job as Collins, he reels that ball in, finds the layup, gets 2 points. As I said earlier on, Collins has really proven to be one of our better offensive threats. Flies on the radar, but gets his points, gets his rebounds. And, if Trae Young's our most important player in the team, Collins, I feel like, has to be the second. And, we've been talking about Gallinari being our number 1 option. Maybe it's got to be John Collins. Maybe we should be looking towards using him a little bit more. He can hit the 3-point ball, not consistently, but at a decent rate. As Rondo, back to Collins, finds Bogdanovic. Shot clock winding down. Gallinari's got to shoot, and he's still able to get it. A little bit quiet so far in this game, but he's trying to step it up towards the end of the game. Nice block there by Capella. He's got 14 and 9 so far. Rondo, 7 assists. Rondo goes in, finds Bogdanovic. And that's been one of our key plays, drive and kick it out. And it's worked a lot of the time. It's something that we're really trying to do, draw into the defense, maybe draw a double team, find the open man on the three-point line. And it's something that has worked out pretty well for us, but on that occasion not quite, but still able to get some points out of it nonetheless. As Capella, Bogdanovic I think got the steal there. Capella was lining him up, but a nice steal there. Rondo drives it in, kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Collins standing on the three, thinking about it, goes for it, lines it up. 17 points now for John Collins, and a win for the Atlanta Hawks. Great game, 31-16 in the fourth quarter. It was pretty close before the fourth, but we blew them out at the end. And what I'm happy with is definitely our field goal percentage, 48%. Three-point percentage, not too bad, 36%. Capella, 20 points, top scorer. He was excellent. Collins got 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. Impressive stuff. Hunter, 10 points, contributing quite well off the bench, honestly. Rondo, 9 assists. Okongwu, pretty quiet in this one. And most of our other bench players not contributing much at all. Okay, so we won away from home. So you have to believe we should be able to beat them here at home. In front of our fans, we're 5 wins in a row. That's right, the Hawks, 5 in a row. When was the last time that happened? It's been a while. So this team's had a really good start to the season. And we pick it up in the first quarter, 4 plays 3. We just got a 3-pointer, our first points of the game. And bam, Adebayo with the alley-oop puts it down. And so far he's been a little bit quiet this season, but really starting to prove to be a big player for the Miami Heat. Collins put up the 3. He couldn't find it. So now this is a tough challenge for the Heat. Obviously we learned a little bit about the Heat in the first game and how to really deal with Jimmy Butler. We tried to make a few adjustments to deal with that. As and then one opportunity, Capella fouled as Bam's still able to make the 2. And now he'll get, no, it bounces out. And instead he misses. But Miami with a good start here, so this is something we haven't had to deal with too much. Usually we're kind of neck and neck with both teams, very close in that first quarter, but Miami getting an early lead on us. And they've come here to play. Obviously we won the first game, but just as important we win and defend our home court. As Hero, he gets a 3. And this is a great start for the Heat. 16 and 6. Well, we need to get some points ASAP to just make sure that we stay in this game. There's Collins. That 3-ball, John Collins, not too much of a catch and shoot guy, but you catch, give him a few seconds to set his shot up, and he can deliver that 3-ball. And that's something that we're trying to really do more with him, as Fernando, for some reason, leaves Myers Leonard open. But yeah, just making sure that Collins has a few moments to set up, finds a bit of space, and go for the 3. That's kind of working for us at the moment. There's a Okongwu out to Herter, and he misses the 3. So, Herter's been pretty good as well. He's averaging around 10 points a game or so, which is pretty handy. We're getting a little bit of we're getting plenty of points out of our bench, but I guess consistency is probably where we're lacking. Herter's got the ability to score 20 points in a game, but he's also got the ability to score nothing. So that's kind of where he's at. As he goes for the 3 again, he missed the first time. This time he doesn't miss. And that catch and shoot silver badge certainly coming into play, and that's something that we're going to try and use more of with Herter. And I think in big game scenarios we'll have him more utilized, as Chris Dunn with the alley-oop to finish out the game. We're going to have to review it though in the dying seconds here. Fernando, did he get it off in time? He's got the ball. There's no light. Looks like that's good for that should be 2 points, and it was. So 82 now 75 into the 4th. So again, Miami with the lead here. So we're trying to work our way back into the game for the first time in a little bit. Usually we're coming into the 4th with a strong lead, and now that lead's gone out to 9. So Our second unit out there, for the most part, Herder, 6 points only. He needs to step up right now. This is his time to shine. Hunter. Bogdanovic has been a little bit quiet as well. Oh, Oh, he just beats Avery Bradley. He comfortably blows by him. Bradley had no idea where he was going. And that is a nice 2-pointer there by Bogdanovic. Just kind of skipping around Bradley, finding the space. But now the big thing here is defense. As Jimmy Butler goes for the alley-oop. No! Blocked! Blocked by Okongwu. Big block by him. And now he's able to shut down that shot as well. Okongwu with some nice plays here in the fourth. And like I said, you know, guys off the bench earning more minutes. Okongwu is probably losing some of his minutes with some of his output. But in this game, he's had some big moments. And that's something that we're really looking for. You know, guys off the bench, you know, Okongwu is obviously a rookie, so we're not expecting too much from him, but some big defensive plays, and there's another one. Another block, Okongwu again. Now he's got an open man. Can he nail the shot? He misses. Okongwu with the rebound, and he gets the 2. The putback closes the lead, and it's only 2 points. Bogdanovic with a bad 3-point attempt, so Okongwu had a huge couple of minutes there. What a highlight reel he just built in this fourth quarter. So, like I said, you know, we're looking for those situations as, Butler gets an N1 chance. That is a tough foul. And you can see it on Capella's face. He is not impressed with the call. Disappointed with himself. And I guess the ball don't lie. He's able to force the miss. Butler couldn't convert the N1. And Capella's been strong this game. 12 rebounds with his 7 points. John Collins, though, 20 points in this game. Been a huge game for him. He's trying to set up for maybe the 3. And he gets called for the charge. That is a massive turnover late in the game. 4-point game. Make that 6. Miami starting to increase that lead here. They're starting to really make it tough for the Hawks to come back. Rondo couldn't quite convert, but he'll have a chance to get a couple of cheapies. A couple of free throw opportunities here. And Rondo, you know, you haven't used Rondo too much in terms of shooting, but in definitely driving to the hoop, finding those layups, Rondo, as we saw against the Magic, was excellent. That's kind of where we're at with him, despite his lack of size. That's where he's been best suited for us. Driving, trying to force the layup, trying to blow past his matchup. You know, the defense have struggled to really keep up with Rondo, despite, you know, he's at that advanced age. He's still able to kind of move pretty well on the court. Double team now, but they still leave Dragic open. The double team didn't shift over, and Dragic left open, but 2 minutes remain. 1-point game. We've been able to close the gap. Force a few stops. Jimmy Butler couldn't quite get the 2 at the mid-range. And now we can take the lead. This is a huge moment in the game. We can actually lead. We haven't had a lead. Rondo goes all the way. No! Rondo, what are you doing? An open layup. Oh, no. An open layup for the lead, and Rondo misses. Now Butler's got free throws. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is unbelievable. Rondo could have given us the lead, the momentum, you name it, but he's missed the easiest shot he'll take all game long. He's going to go for it again. Can he redeem himself? He can. And he's got the N1 chance, so he can tie the game. Not the lead, but the tie. Come on, Rondo. Get us the tie. He does. 99 all. All right. Bam. Oh, wide open. 3-point game again. 1 minute remaining. Rondo has had a great minute and a bad minute before that. There's 2 more, so he's starting to redeem himself. Still down by 1. Thank God he didn't miss that one. Okay. I still can't believe that. An open layup he's missed. Butler gets past Gallinari. We saw that with Ben Simmons earlier on in the first game of the episode. Gallinari just struggling to really cause too many issues on defense. And Bogdanovic was open. They went with Gallinari, and Gallinari missed. I think Bogdanovic had a better shot. He had a better look. They passed it to the wrong man. Now it's a 3-point game. Last seconds of the match. Who can make the big shot? Will they go for 3? I think they've got to. Go for the tie. And there it is. He's missed. He can't get it back. They cause the foul, but forget about it. It's over. And the Miami Heat win by 4 points. The first loss of the season for the Hawks in a nail-biter. We just weren't quite good enough. You know, we couldn't quite stop Jimmy Butler in this one. Collins was good, 20 points. Bogdanovic, 16 from pretty poor shooting. 6 from 16 is not great. A little bit disappointing. Rondo, decent. Missed probably the shot that would have won them the game, I feel. Tough loss, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.